All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another live stream. Wasn't exactly planning on doing this today, but I realized I've got some work things going that is gonna keep me to only about an hour of trading today, and I'll have to leave pretty much right after that. So, figured instead of trying to rush and get a video done or have to wait until after, just do another live stream this morning and go from there. So, things look a little bit slower out there. The top two movers in CMND and MTC both have no shares available to short, so probably won't be, well, definitely won't be touching those. The third one, TWKS, that one does have ones available. It just actually made a little pop here in pre-market, but then fell off. I was actually looking at it if it got up through 350 there here in pre-market, but it fell off before it could do that. So we'll see if that one maybe has any extra run in it this morning. Otherwise, we've got a few moving. SELF is up 22%. Global storage, it was up much higher than that earlier. It got all the way up to $6. What's going on in self? Somebody acquire some shares. Somebody acquire some shares. What's that noise? Oh, it's Tim. Forgot I had him up. So it looks like somebody acquired some shares. Is really all I'm seeing there. One of the insiders did. SELF, I believe there are shares in that one. Zeta's up 21% today. That kind of looks like an earnings move. Yep. Upbeat quarterly results there on Zeta, so probably won't be playing that one due to the earnings, and it looks like it's pretty low volume anyway. Let's see, what else? BVS, Bioventus, sounds like a biotech stock. They are up 21% this morning. Looks like on earnings. Peloton. This one actually, I think, started moving 2 days ago or so. They're up another 18% this morning. Private equity firms reportedly consider buyout of Peloton Interactive. So a rumored buyout here in Peloton, that would actually interest me because it's just rumored. Peloton's got plenty of shares, 15 million shares available to trade on IB this morning. There in Peloton.
Grom 239 KTB, perfect if it goes.
Grom does have some shares available, apparently. I did look at that a second ago as it was popping up on one of the scanners you guys can't see on the screen. Out of all the scanners I have, you only see two, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different scans going at any given time. But you only see the main two that I use. So anything else interesting moving? JMIA is moving a little bit. They're up 11% today. OSCR, UBS. Anything moving interesting on the downside? GP, they're down 24%. TDC, PLTR, all having rough days. D-Dog on there. See what's on. Oh, Disney's on there too. Disney down 8%. That's got to be earnings in Disney, right? Yep, earnings. This is just coffee addedly, but it is actually bourbon barrel rested bean coffee. So they take their beans and they put them in the bourbon barrels and they age them in there for a little bit, and it actually takes on some of the flavor. They're really good, but they're also quite expensive. So all right, we got less than a minute to go, so I'm gonna chill out and get ready for the open. Hopefully, have a good day. Had an awesome day yesterday. It'd be great to see something even partially as good as that again today. So good luck to everybody. All right, market is open. Here we go. GCT flying down out of the opening gate.
Crocs.
Crocs moving. Are they on earnings? Looks like it.
Crocs. Light.
LITE. Not a lot of volume going on there.
Crocs.
TWKS trying to perk back up here. See if we can make the move through 350 here now. That was just about pre-market highs.
Crocs. IP. VME.
See if we can get up and go through there.
TWKS. IP. Crocs. IP moving. Vanish.
IP is moving. International paper. Got up to 39.30 almost there. See if we can get up and make a move through the highs. Probably going to be a little bit tough after that move, but we'll see. Maybe up through 39.5 at this point.
IP. IP. Sim. JMIA.
Back and check on you in a minute. IP.
IP. BCRX. Sim. JMIA. BCRX.
Tesla pulling down a little bit.
Crocs. IP. Sim. BCRX. JMIA.
JMIA, are you earnings?
Crocs.
Looks like it.
IP. IFF.
It's a nice move, though.
BCRX. JMIA. Crocs. IP. JMIA. BCRX.
IP kind of stuck in this range now.
TN earnings. IP. ADTN asterisk. BCRX. JMIA. Crocs. IP.
See if we can get up and go here now as pushing back up towards 39 a little bit.
ESPR. IP.
It's kind of loud in my ears.
Cody. GCT.
All right, is it going to get back up through 39, then push up through the highs?
ESPR.
Here comes 39. Can it get through?
Cody. JMIA. NRG.
All right, it's through. Now I want through the highs and then up through 39.50. Previous high 39.26 right here.
ADTN is earnings. NRG. IP. ESPR.
Got right to the previous high there.
JMIA. YOLO'd MTC. Cody.
All right, through the highs. Let's see if we can push forward here in IP.
JMIA. ADTN.
Almost no continuation there.
ESPR. TALK. GCT. JMIA. BLDR. OSCR. VNDA. ADTN. NRG. JMIA. GCT. OSCR.
All right, here we go. All right, watching it.
ADTN.
Got up to 70 there. Thought it was about to get through the 39.70s.
JMIA. OSCR. GCT.
Come on, push a little bit further here, IP.
ADTN.
All right, I'm going to get started here. I'm in at 39.83 on IP. See if it pushes up through 40.
ADTN. JMIA. AAOI plenty.
All right, is it going to get up into the 40-20s?
GCT, ESPR, ADTN, IP, JMIA, ESPR, GCT,
I want a little bit higher now after it stalled there.
IP, ESPR.
All right, going to add in there. Now in 200 at 40.12. Pushing strong here. See if it gets up through 41. Actually, 40.91's a halt right now. Didn't even see that.
IP, AAO I miss.
All right, now it's moved above 41 on the halt.
IP,
All right, might be in for a tough one here in IP. In 800 now at 40.56.
Earnings, pass. IP,
Oh, here we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Down to 100 shares here. Wasn't expecting that move. Holy smokes. Just going to take all the way down to 50 shares. Oh my goodness.
rock, go go. IP dollar. IP,
What a move there in IP. Was not expecting that. I'll put a stop in. What am I at? 40.56. I'm just going to put it in at 40.50 now on the rest. Holy smokes. What a move. Thanks, guys. Was not expecting that day or that move here. Still got 50 shares left. Wouldn't mind parceling those out if it manages to stay below the stop, but I have a feeling it might come back up and stop me out here, but I wouldn't even care at this point.
GCT, GCT,
39.40s. I'll take another 25 shares off and then reset the stop.
go go. GCT,
It's nice when you get a full-size entry in correctly. It was a little scary there for a second. I thought it was about to halt on me. All right, keep coming back down here now, IP.
go go.
Gonna get back down under 39.50.
GSUN,
Yeah, I am trying to push things more and get used to the bigger numbers. That's for sure. It helps when you have a day like yesterday, so even if I took a loss there, it wouldn't have been
GSUN,
too overly painful just because, we already got that extra money. But you're right. Definitely trying to push things and get used to the bigger numbers here. Wasn't quite expecting this day after yesterday, but it's not over yet either. It's just 8 minutes into market opens. Anything could happen at this point still. Ideally, this crashes.
GSUN,
I'm actually going to pull my stop down just slightly here to over that handlebar there. Because I think it could shoot fast up through that if it continues through that level.
ADTN,
Hey, Ever, good morning. Thank you.
GSUN, GSUN,
What's it going to do here? Does it
GSUN,
want to turn back upwards or is it going to crash down?
GSUN,
I'm waiting for that crash, then there's no reason to be taking it at
GSUN.
39.40. I would at least need under 39.20 for another partial.
FWRG. GSUN. 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 HRTX.
GSUN only has 19K shares available, so I'm just going to go ahead and mute that one.
HRTX. HRTX.
HRTX is a no-go today. Mute that as well. Might have to go to the liquor store today, though. I'm going a little something with this. All right, here we go. Can it do the bigger downfall now? Failed to go higher there, but it's still got the VWAP and this previous support in the way. Is it going to continue lower? 39.50 was the hold-on spot last time.
GSUN 5K now. Pass. APLS.
Still holding on to that VWAP, that 39.50s. Doesn't want to break it yet.
GFS huge comp. Earnings. Pass for me. APLS. CELH. ENVX.
Kind of didn't even pay attention to anything else moving there for a bit.
CELH. ENVX. APLS. CELH.
All right, can it make the 39.50 break finally? If it does, could be looking good. I mean, I've only got 50 shares left, but
CELH. CELH.
we have to make a short out of that move later. That was a good one.
GSUN YOLO potential. Dave.
Dave.
CELH.
What is Dave?
Go.
Is that Dave Inc?
APLS.
Never heard of that one.
Dave. Go earnings. APLS. JELD.
I am pulling stuff up on the other side of my screen here that you guys can't see in case anything
Dave.
looks interesting to get into. Otherwise,
JELD. 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 JELD.
IP, not wanting to break this 39.50 level. Really holding on strongly, Hal. But it is making lower highs on this move as well, so still optimistic. Gonna leave the stop where it is for the time being.
generous trail.
but may consider bringing that down a little bit here soon if it continues this sideways action.
Beautify LOL.
Team looks like they're having a really good day. I'm going to check on David, see where. See where he's at on it. I think he traded IP too. All right, is it going to break 39.50? Go see how Tim did today real quick. He's doing good. Okay, here we go. We're under 39.50. Is it going to give me the continuation now, or is this a fake breakdown? So far, it's a fake breakdown. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Keep coming now. Under 39.20, I will take another 25 shares off. 39.20. Can it continue down?
CGC.
39.20. If I get that, I will then reset the stop on the remaining 25 over 40, probably, and then just try and let that sit until I gotta go.
Rock. CGC.
Here we go. Come on, keep coming.
CGC.
Keep coming down. Beautiful. Beautiful. Keep pushing.
CGC. Rock.
Actually got under 20 there for half a second. Wasn't fast enough on the button click, but hopefully it wants to continue.
CGC. CGC.
How am I not being professional? I'm just trading, bro. Here we go. Come on. A little bit more. Ooh, maybe should have clicked it there. All right, going to take 25 more right there. Cancel. Reset my stop. I'm going to put it just over 40 for the time being. Oh, that's a pretty big move back up. I think I'll go 39.81 because that's a pretty good move. And then hopefully these 25 shares want to continue down. And I've got about 40 minutes left or so for them to do that. See how David's doing. Oh, he's doing pretty good too. So if you guys, I don't even know if he really wants to be promoted, but this is David. He's another guy in the Team ISW room. If you guys are interested in somebody who trades similar to what I do, he's very good and generally has much bigger numbers than I do. Not today, though. Today, it's all me. Maybe if it got under 38 quickly here, I'd just have to take it.
Egan. Egan.
Definitely going to pull the stop down now after this move, though. Definitely going to trail the stop down a bit here. Thanks, Ever.
Egan.
Definitely one of my bigger trades. It was a little scary there at the top because it was coming up onto the halt, which I didn't really anticipate on this level of stock there. But if you look at the daily chart, it also came up pretty much exactly to the high of back in like March that it hit. So that was pretty much picture perfect on that one, I guess.
Hagen. Hagen. Hagen.
And pull this down just to above where I took the last one. Not gonna let it do worse than where I took that last partial. Hopefully 39 can hold it down and it'll continue back down further.
FWRG.
JMIA moving. Let me look at that real quick.
Hagen.
It's coming up towards the highs there in JMIA. Maybe if it runs through the highs. But right now it's just pushing towards where it did on the open.
Hagen. FWRG. FWRG.
I need to re-up my coffee here soon.
FWRG.
You take anything today, ever or addedly?
FWRG. FWRG. Hagen.
Not yet. Waiting like a sniper. I like it.
Hagen.
You haven't traded in over 6 months. I thought you were, I guess I haven't seen you post on Instagram in a while.
Drew David. GSU and YOLO potential. Hope someone had the peanuts. I did not.
I hope all is well.
Hagen.
Oh, wow. Rivian falling
Disregard.
off today.
Hagen.
What's Piton doing? Pretty much just going sideways. PWKS. Sideways.
Hagen.
G-Sun is a massive popper today. Up 85% right now.
Hagen.
All right, it did a little curl here, so I'm going to drag my stop down to, I'll put it at 39.10. Just a little bit over top of that curl. Still looking for it to get down below 38 here. TNT. Nope, no volume there. BQ, not really any volume. Thank you, Brandon. Glad it worked out. That was a very fast move to the downside there. My brain couldn't almost even process it when it was happening at first. Still got 25 shares left, wanting to see if they can get down under 38 here. Maybe trying to close the gap back down to 37. The question is, if it gets under 38, do I take like 15 off and just play with 10 shares? Maybe I can do that and just try and trade it correctly, but still lock in some more profit. See if it gets under 38.
ADTN.
ADTN. I think they were saying something about this earlier in the room. ADTN is earnings. COHR getting, not too much there. BLDD, nothing going. All right, let me go re-up my coffee. I'll be right back. No matter what it does here, I definitely cannot be upset or disappointed. That is for sure. Hopefully 39 can hold it down again here now.
Self.
Self. Self, not too interesting right now. The move looks like it was in pre-market there.
Self.
Well, it got up through 39, so maybe get stopped out here on the remaining 25. We shall see. Stop sitting at 39.10 currently. Ooh, that's hot. UPLD moving again. Traded this one yesterday. Not too much there in it right now. All right. Is it going to go up? It's looking like that may be the case here. And, ooh, thought I was about to stop me there. Wow, that'd be pretty sick if that is the high of the bounce there. That would be pretty sick. Still don't know that it is, but it would be pretty sick. Okay, 1 cent away from the stop. It's going to play with me a little bit, huh? FGen is moving a little bit. Range is kind of not great. Check the shares. FGen. Plenty. 7 million. All right, here we go again. And, oh, thought that was about, okay. Didn't actually print above. All right, there's the final stop out. But wow, cannot complain here on IP, making over $600. I will take that and gladly post this in the room. Very, very happy with that. Very happy. I've got about 20 minutes or so before I gotta go, so I'll still be willing to take a trade if it does come. Probably won't be anything big sized at this point because absolutely no reason to mess with this day, but if it comes, it comes. I'm still alive. All right. Appreciate you, Adley, as always. All right, Ever. Hopefully you come back to trading soon, my friend.
MSGM.
MSGM.
Dave.
Check the shares here on MSGM.
MSGM.
82K.
MSGM 82K.
See if it gets up through 3. It has spiked up to 4
MSGM.
recently. So I'd probably take this one small size, like 100 shares at this point. Actually, I'd probably wait for 310 at least on MSGM. Still sitting at 82K available.
MSGM.
All right, is it going to push? It is.
MSGM.
Yeah. Got a little gun shy there. Thought it was about to go stronger.
MSGM.
All right, gotta wait for 320 now after I didn't take that initial move. Would have worked. How am I gun shy after making $600? That's ridiculous. I
MSGM, PCT,
think it's mainly the daily chart looking at this one. You guys are looking at it. It has
MSGM,
shot up to above 4 as recently as April 9th ish.
MSGM,
Would have worked
MSGM,
though. Oh well.
carat dollar. Thanks GDT. MSGM. Welcome, Miss here. Egan.
Game the system, he missed a hell of a morning. I'll bring the chart up for you. It was a full size entry. Got the 1, and the 2. Had 800 shares at that point, and then it just absolutely flushed down real quick. And then partialed out. This was just 50 shares left down here, these last two partials that I took. I was hoping it was going to get down through 38, but once it came back and broke through this little rollover, that's where this final stop was right there.
Egan.
Be right back. Plus 300 on Tesla. I assume you took it short then. Nicely done. ORGN moving. Oh, yes, it is. Check the shares.
ORGN plenty.
See if it gets up through 110 here. A little bit slower, but is a nice move.
Rock.
Rock? R-O-K? Rock. Yeah. Oh, that's Mock. I was thinking of Dumb and Dumber. MRGN just barely moving. Most of the volume was in 3 candles, first one of the day, and then those last 2 there.
Rock.
Still thinking about it if it gets up through the 110s, though. Alt at 121 currently.
Rock.
It would be small size, though, because I've only got about 15-20 minutes until I gotta go, and I definitely do not want to be messing up this type of day.
Rock.
It's about the worst thing you can do is when you have a really good day or trade, get overconfident, do something stupid because you feel invincible, and then you end up blowing it. Thank you, Market Pro. Had a good one today, thankfully. Only live today because I gotta be somewhere this morning. So wasn't gonna have time to make a video or anything like that, but I may have to make a short out of the move today. Since you weren't here, here's the move earlier in IP. Had a full entry and then it absolutely dumped. Took all but I had 800 shares at the top here. Took all but 50 on this dump, and then the last 50 were covered here and here. GRFX is kind of just grindy. It does make it a perfect trade according to my strategy. The only concerning part was that it was actually almost at a halt there when I got in at the top. I wasn't really expecting it to be pushing a halt at that level, but had it halted up there, it could have been interesting to see what it did coming out of it. Glad it worked the way it did, though, for sure.
PLTN.
PLTN. What is going on with that daily chart? Look at PLTN's daily chart. That thing's crazy.
PLTN.
MTC, I did see we didn't have any shares there today. It was hard to borrow on IB.
PLTN.
I saw that one in pre-market, though. Same with G-Sun, which actually is still continuing upwards.
PLTN. PLTN.
Kind of starting to feel like I may be out of trades here now, as I've got 10-15 minutes left before I gotta go. As Zkin gets up and goes. I was actually watching Zkin in pre-market. I was hoping it was going to push towards $1. Got up to like 92 cents.
MSGM. VKTX Vaughn.
VKTX Vaughn, it sure is. Oh, I don't know if I want to play that because it's therapeutical, but it is a nice move. So maybe if it pushed up through 82 to like 82.50, check the shares real quick. I could try it real small. Plus, have plenty of shares at 3 million. MSGM actually looks like it's moving again here. It is.
MSGM.
Okay, see if it gets up a little bit further here in MSGM. Like 335 at least.
MSGM. MSGM rotated.
It is rotated, apparently. This is a nice move.
MSGM.
Oh, that's right. This one is the one that got all the way up to 4 the other day. Maybe I'll wait for 340 and then do a little bit smaller size than normal for this price.
And only 60K. Pass. MSGM.
They're passing on it. It's an empty one, though.
MSGM.
I'm conflicted on if I want to do it or not.
MSGM.
Shares are dropping down to 56K now. Well, would have worked.
MSGM.
That's all right. Yeah. The weird part is I'm more nervous now trading after that big win than like if I took a loss, which is a little bit strange, but probably just feeling overconfident and don't want to do something stupid.
Carrot.
It's all right. So yeah, with only about 5-10 minutes to go, that probably is going to do it for my trading today. I do appreciate y'all being here. It was a very nice day, of course. Appreciate all the support and kind words. Ooh, look at that thing dropping. That is a nice drop. That daily chart was really... Oh, it did get up just to the top of that candle from like the 11th of April, though. Didn't really look at that. I was only looking at the bigger one from like the 9th. Thank you for stopping by, Game the System. Appreciate it. I think I will be making a short out of that trade on IP later on after I get home. So yeah, came up and stopped me out there. Hasn't really done a whole lot since. Just maybe in the sideways movement for a good bit now there, while it determines where it wants to go. But yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and just call it there, guys, because I'm not planning on taking any other trades. So really appreciate y'all being here. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream today. I should be here trading like normal the rest of the week with the normal videos. And I will hopefully catch you in them.